said that he couldn't do it. He went to school, he went to John Jay College, and got his bachelor's degree. Then he went to Pace University to get his master's degree. They said he couldn't do it, but he did. So they said he said he wanted to write a book. He said, "You can't do it, Mom. You can't do it." Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? He wrote a book. It's called Dangerous Love, which is the reason that we're all here today, just to support Mama Do with his book. The book is a good book. If you haven't bought the book, please check out the book. It's a good book. I wouldn't tell you it was a good book if it wasn't a good book. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I want to introduce you to the guest speaker of the night, Mr. Mama Do Somebody.
Coming to support my book signing. First, I want to thank the distinguished guest speakers, Marvin Butler, my friend, and Madi Cisse, my other friend. I want to thank the organizing team for this event, for putting a wonderful event together, especially my wife, Awa. I want to thank her. I also want to thank the African Service Center for their kind gesture for hosting this event. I want to thank all of you, because without you, this event wouldn't happen. So thank you so much. How many of you read this book? You read this book. How is it?
For me, it's the training and the rest. Bring back old memories. But all in all, it's a great book.
You had it? You just had what this gentleman said. It's a great book, so those who haven't get it, you have a reason to get this book tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this book is about Mary, a young African girl whose parents arranged marriage her. Nobody knows. I don't want to tell why they did it, but we'll find out when we read this book. However, Mary said to herself, I'm arranged marriage, they want to arrange marriage, but you know what? I want to go out and follow my heart. And in this cultural environment where you have nobody dares to do such a thing, Mary took it upon herself and she did it. So, Mary had to face a problem. A problem to strive for her heart, and a problem to get along with her family. This is the problem. When we look around the world, we have a lot of Marys out there today. A lot of people, you'll be surprised, trust me. I have this statistic. Almost half of the entire marriages all over the world are arranged marriage. It's not only Africa. I have Japan. I have a Japanese friend here who can approve that. You have people from Indonesia, India. 90% of the population are in marriage. It's a fact. So, if these people are arranged marriage and they had to go along the wishes of their family, otherwise they will be abandoned. So it's a problem. And they don't choose to be arranged marriage. And this is the fact. Our young generation don't choose to be arranged marriage. So in this sense, they have a problem. This book is here to discuss that problem. And the conclusion that you can draw from this book is only left to your own interpretation of what is in here. As an author, I just laid down everything in black and white. Alright, first of all, before we go any further, I just want to tell you, what is arranged marriage? I know all of you have your definition, but my definition of arranged marriage is simple. Arranged marriage is a marriage arranged by someone other than the participant in that marriage. And there is a marriage which is not a choice. This is my interpretation. And My other interpretation, in addition to that, is it is not initiated by love. Technically, this is my interpretation of arranged marriage. Alright, since we have 50% of the people married in the world are arranged marriage, now we have a problem. Why are they arranged marriage? First of all, we have to ask ourselves, it is a tradition, yes, but why are people still doing it? This is the two things I have to mention. Social and economical reason. There might be other things attached to it, but I just have to focus on two things. First of all, I just want the audience to take a step back and look at the social reason. Every parent wants good for their children. All right, I have Marvin. It's my son. He's grown. Yes, I want a wife for Marvin. I think Jabu is not good for Marvin. Okay, so I don't want, even though Jabu wants Marvin, I don't want him to marry. Then I would say, who can he marry? Who can he marry? So I have to look for somebody, a close family or something, that person could be the suitable person. So this is what we call the social class. If we look in every culture, we have social classes. And I can think about back home in the Gambia, where if you belong to an elite family, they call it foro group, and you want to marry somebody who's a jomo, like from a blacksmith family, they will say, this is an example that I live from an extended family of mine, because I remember one of our siblings want to marry something. They say, no, you cannot marry that person because he is a blacksmith family, he came from there. So you want to tell me, if this person is from blacksmith family, and you are a foro from a royal family, and you find love, you can't go for it, just because they are social class as blacksmith. Let's think about it. So one of the most fundamental, the most important thing in life, which is marriage and happiness, you want to divide somebody from that because of their class? That is a big thing to take a chance on, ladies and gentlemen. I wouldn't do that to my kids. Definitely, I'm sure. So, when that is said and done, the second part would be economic reason. And this is the part that I want to really discuss. Because this part, I must laugh about this. I met a guy from India when I was going to John Day College. And he said to me, you know what, Sawane, I think I wanna be arranged marriage, because when I'm arranged marriage in India, the woman's family, they give dowry, and it's enough money for me to start business. I'm like, what? Maybe this is why this thing is still around. So, let's find out from the book if this is what really took place. If anybody has the book and you want to look at it, on page 2.
Gaynde Njaay atelier Sénégal ko ñëwee footballeur bi Sénégal dina ñëw